So having mental clutter is probably one of the worst things you could ever go through, like and just experience day to day. And I figured out a way to kind of ease that and like reduce noise levels in your brain, reduce mental fog. And it's a pretty simple exercise. It will involve a whiteboard. If you don't have one, you could have a notebook or just anything where you can write. Or you could even use like the Notes app on your phone. Also, a bonus item is if you have this thing. It's like blocks light. You can wear it. It's like a sleep mask. And what you can do is you can just like lay down or sit, and you just put this thing on. And let's say like in my case, I'm gonna lay down, and you're gonna try to not think about anything. Okay, you're gonna like try to just kind of like not even focus, like just kind of not think about anything and just sit there. And you'll succeed for the first like 10 seconds, and then you wait, and then thoughts are gonna start coming to your head, okay? You're gonna start thinking about, I don't know, some video that you watched, or you're gonna start thinking about what you ate last night, and you'll brush these aside and you'll try to like refocus, like push away these thoughts. But then some of the deeper things are gonna start showing up, like I don't know, like an argument you had with someone, or like something you're worried about for work, or like a deadline you have coming up. And all these things that are like kind of cluttering you deep down will suddenly start showing up. And the moment you start noticing something showing up that is tangible, that like needs to be solved, then you go to the board or paper or whatever, write it. And I actually just did this in my case. Like I was laying down and I thought, okay, I need to clean my carpets. And I just wrote on the board, okay, I need to figure out a way to get carpet cleaners. Apparently that was something in the back of my mind for weeks, but I haven't noticed it. Now, once I get this one out of my head, I again go back and do the same thing. I put the sleep mask on and I close my eyes and I try to not think. And now that I have that thing on the board or on paper, I got it out of my brain, is no longer going to come up, or it might be really faint and I can put it away. And then more stuff are going to show up, more stuff are going to show up. And then eventually, after doing that for, let's say, like 15 or like 10 minutes, I'll have written like 5 or 10 things that I wasn't aware of, that were like deep down having me concerned and occupied all the time. And once you get these things out of your head, and even better, if you can immediately resolve them or make a plan that you can execute on very quickly on how to resolve these things that are clogging your brain, you're gonna start thinking much clearer, and you're no longer gonna have all this noise. The noise levels are gonna drop and the signal level is gonna go up. And this is actually a concept I learned from communication systems, which is signal to noise ratio, especially for execution, where if you essentially have like a signal that's this strong, but the noise levels are high, the difference between signal and noise is very low. But if you were to lower the noise levels, now you suddenly have much clearer signal, which means you can think much clearly, you can make decisions much clearly, and you're just like less paralyzed when you're going on in life. So yeah, do the exercise. If you don't have a sleep mask, just cover your eyes with something, or just close your eyes if you have the discipline. And yeah, let me know what you think. Peace, love.